Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy E from Mr. Real. How y'all doing out there? Hope y'all doing good. Um, the day has come. The day if you've been following this case, if you've been following the situation, if you're a tax season listener, what I'm saying, or just somebody who just came across whatever's going on outside in the culture, over these past couple of years, the day has come, man. Well, Troy Ave did what he said he was going to do. You know what I'm saying? He took the stand, middle finger from the stand. He did his whole Troy Ave shit. He's a character. You know what I'm saying? And before we go into like his testimony and look at what he said and what the outcome may be and how I feel about everything, I just want to play something for you guys. Just to just to remember who this guy is.
My mind racing, man. What the fuck I'm gonna do? So I just, I'm playing chess and I'm playing for keeps. So I basically just like, all right, fuck it, nigga. If I'm gonna go out, we gonna go out. I got my hand on the steering wheel, and like when a nigga pull a hoodie down and he raising his arm, I jump at the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm gonna jump at him and try to, try
You
to
jump out the
You
car.
try to jump out the
Nah,
car?
hell no, I ain't jump out the
Oh.
car. I jump at the nigga like, fuck, nigga, you ain't, like I said, you ain't no fucking killer, nigga. Like, I just yelled mad loud at the nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't no fucking killer. And I raise up my shoulders, I'm jumping at the nigga and shit. And like, at the same time, when I'm doing this, I'm putting my hand by the sport button.
So I just wanted to put in some context who we're dealing with, you know what I'm saying, as we're gonna read this testimony. What he was just speaking about right there was after this whole shooting situation at Irving Plaza. Troy Ave was, I believe, on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. He was driving around and he got shot, and that's how he described how he got out of being shot. That he saw the dude coming, and he said, "Yo, you ain't no killer." You know what I mean? You jumped at him and that startled the dude, and that's what fucked up the dude's aim. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't no killer. You know what I mean? That's how he tells. All his shit is just animated. You know what I'm saying? He's a character. So when we go read this testimony, you got to understand who's telling it. You know what I'm saying? And just now visualize that guy you saw telling a story about getting shot on Christmas, telling the story about what happened against Taxstone. Look at this nigga. He came, like, he tried to, like, he's such a character, bro. Like, in his mind, he's on some John Gotti shit. Before this, he made a post, before going to trial, he made a post about feeling like he's Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this. Rapper Troy Ave on Monday gave Manhattan jurors a gripping account of his life and death struggle with rival Taxstone for the gun used to kill his bodyguard during the 2016 scuffle at Irving Plaza. The Brooklyn-born musician, whose real name is Roland Collins, testified at Taxstone's murder trial that he chose to fight back after he was shot and wounded in backstage melee on May 25th, 2016. If it's fight or flight, I'm always going to fight because at that point you could die, Collins, 37 years old, said in Manhattan Supreme Court. Collins described grappling with Taxstone, a hip-hop podcaster whose real name is Daryl Campbell, over the gun. It looks like if you see people in high school wrestling, wrestling in that type of position. When the shot goes off, I see the light from the spark and I hear the shot, he testified. This is all happening fast. I get up and start fighting Taxstone, trying to take him, grab the gun, and another shot goes off. I put my leg up to kind of block the shot from hitting me in the face or chest. Like, that part right there is so crazy because, man, like, any of that wasn't there, but how long is Troy Ave's legs? Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he's literally trying to say, bro, this is all in a matter of seconds. Like, people can watch the video about what happened, you know what I mean? Like, whatever's there, you know what I mean? This is all in a matter of seconds. So he's describing this just like he described in the shooting video. Like, the thing about this dude is, I say he's a character, because right now he's snitching, you know what I mean? And he's cool with that. He said the streets is a myth, you know what I mean? He's down to do all this bullshit he does, you know what I'm saying? But he can't even play, he's got so much of an ego, he can't even play victim properly, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the while he's playing victim. Instead of just trying to say, "Yo, he got shot," he's trying to, I was fighting him. It was fight or flight. This is for life. You know what I mean? This is for my life. You know what I mean? This guy is, he's trying to sound like Macho Man Randy Savage, and when he's laying on the stand playing as a victim, you know. But this just doesn't even sound reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like I put my leg up to kind of block the shot from hitting me in my face or chest. Um, that's when Campbell shot him in both legs. He told jurors. I got up. Collins said, "I'd rather die fighting. People die from leg shots. I'd rather die fighting than laying on the ground." I got up immediately. Like Collins finally got his hand on the gun and got his fleeing rival in sights, only to have the weapon misfire, he testified. Only then did he notice that his pal and bodyguard, Ronald Banga McFadden, lay on the ground face down. I rolled his body over and I'm like, "Banga, get up. Come on." I'm smacking him like, "Come on, bro, get up." Collins testified. Um, a running feud between the two artists finally boiled over that night after Collins said he and McFadden walked into the VIP room before he was scheduled to join T.I. on stage and saw Campbell. He said there were about 100 people packed into the room and he heard Campbell shout, "Was poppin'," in what he perceived to be a threatening way. Banger turns around to E and says, "I'm going to rock him," which means I'm going to hit him. Collins testified, and then I wink at him and tell him, "Do your thing." Like, he's still giving boss persona while he's trying to testify about his dead homie being dead. Like, he's still trying to act like he's calling a shot right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are not even taking in house. This guy is sick. Like, he's really sick, man. Um, do your thing. He said that's when Campbell reached for his waistband and pulled a gun, prompting the fight that ended with McFadden dead. They got my dog Tax. My dog Tax got a baldy, looking sophisticated, man. Be safe though, man. This is such a crazy, 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 crazy case. You know what I'm saying? Because a life was lost. You know what I'm saying? And a life right now may be lost. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this is, Tax is fighting for his life right now, and then and at the end of the day, I do have a bias. I mean, I'm a supporter of Tax. I love the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I do understand there is justice needs to be served on the end where if somebody did die and somebody's responsible, his family should get justice. I can't ignore that. But Campbell was charged. Okay, I know that's not the part I'm looking for, but here's the part. Here's what's really crazy when you really take in what's going on. There's a part in this here that says Troy Ave literally the deal he got right here. Collins' lawyer told the Post that prosecutors promised him a 1-year sentence instead of the 15 years he could have served in exchange for testimony at Campbell's trial. So here's why it's just a really crazy situation because, bro, if Tax ain't gonna say nothing, right? So it's his words versus yours. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna tell the story, and you just gotta prove that he's lying. You know what I'm saying? And it's already looking kind of bad for Tax as far as the situation of the gun. You know, his fingerprints was on the magazine, his fingerprints on the trigger, fingerprints on the gun, but not just that. The reason this whole thing really came back and onto Tax is onto Tax to get charged because the dude who allegedly sold the gun to Tax, apparently his name is M.A., got locked up or got indicted by the feds, and then because they tracked back that gun that he bought from Tax bought from him, and then he got charged with gun trafficking interstate, and he just said I sold it to Tax, and he said he even said that Tax told him what he did, like. But that's the thing. Once you have a deal, people will start adding a whole bunch of shit into the story because it's like, fuck it, they gonna believe it, or they just want it, and they want a conviction too. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a crazy situation, man. Because a lot of people online, that were there that night say there's a possibility that Troy Ave may have shot himself. You know what I'm saying, in the scuffle. Because for him to say Tax really shot him in both his legs, bro, this was all in. This was like a from the I don't know, man. You know what I mean? There's a little video online when people say Tax is running in and out, and it was like a 30-second situation. You know what I'm saying? Like this for the way he's breaking it down, like this was a 5-minute situation is kind of crazy. But it's not looking good. You know what I mean? Obviously, when you do that, because even if all right, Tax lawyer has to now prove that Tax didn't fire the shots. It could have been him. You know what I mean? That fired the shots. You know that's his job right now. But he got the same. His whole thing was he got a year to testify. You know what I'm saying? So you think the cops gonna let nobody just walk free? Like he's gonna walk free and then somehow Tax gonna. It's looking spooky, man. It's looking spooky. You know, you gotta have the faith. You know what I mean? Like Tax is. I know he's keeping positive, but this shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. And for like 2023 is really like snitching is the thing in hip hop. Like it's been such a conversation, with the Gunna, with the T.I. and Boosie. You know what I'm saying? Just so much 6ix9ine, you know what I mean? So much different situation. I feel like it's gonna be a situation where it's just gonna become the norm. Like right now, we're always shocked because this is new. This is new territory. But this is like the 5th case now. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it, and he just dropped a music video. I'm not going to play it. I really don't fuck with this guy, to be honest. But he just dropped a diss song after testifying. You know what I mean? Saying he's going to go sue Rock Nation, Live Nation for $32 million. You know what I mean? For obviously for getting shot. So, because he knows he ain't doing no time. Like, this is some wild shit, bro. This is some wild shit. This is you know what I mean? This is a new stage in hip hop. This is a new stage in just the internet hip hop era. You know what I mean? Just to us to document and watch. You know what I mean? Somebody. It ain't like the olden days, man. He's been living his life and he's gonna continue to live his life. You know what I mean? It's just you know what I mean. God bless everybody involved, man. Real talk. Hopefully you know what I mean. May the best man win. You know what I mean? I don't want it. You know what I mean? Fuck, this shit's crazy, man. But I'm gonna keep posted. You know what I mean? We all gonna see what's going on with the case. But yeah, man, Troy Ave's a wild boy. He's nasty, man. Like, you know what I mean? The thing is, I don't care about people snitching. You know what I mean? As long I'm not in the streets, I don't care. That's not. I don't break the law. You know what I'm saying? But the whole reason why him and Tax have this issue is because he pretended to be a street dude. So this is why this whole thing, the irony of this whole thing is that there would be no issues if he was just pretending to, if he was just being the guy he is right now and said, yo, told niggas, yo, I'd snitch. If anybody ever played with me or shot me, I'd snitch. Tax would have been like, all right, he's admitted that. He ain't the guy that's talking about that bricks in his backpack and he's just going da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? So that was the whole thing. Like, yo, he was the king. He's saying he was the king of Brooklyn. He brought New York back. You know what I mean? Tax was saying he never brought New York back. And they just kept arguing from there. You know what I'm saying? But if he wasn't a street dude and Tax shot him and he wasn't claiming to be a street dude, this wouldn't be no shock value. Nobody would care. Nobody would be saying, yo, bro, you look crazy, you look nasty. But hey, man, even as he's snitching, he's trying to make it sound like he's still tough. So can you really? Can you? Yo, this is crazy. Can he be beat? Nah. I don't know, man. We gonna see, man. Kenneth Montgomery, that's Tax's lawyer. Hope he gets to work and gets busy. You know what I'm saying, man. Yeah, we gonna keep posting and see what's going on. It's your boy E. It's Too Real.